Hello and welcome back, my dear friends. Hope you all are excellent and waiting for a Sunday short story. Like every Sunday short story, once again I have brought to you a very interesting and informative and thoughtful real short story about real men in the world. So today's story is about humility and humbleness. And as you know, humility and humbleness is a very important quality of a person. It is important because it enhances our personality. The more we are humble in our behavior with people around us, they find us better and kinder and more handsome. So humility enhances our being handsome or our beauty. So it is a very important thing. And it should never be taken as a weakness. Sometimes people's humility is taken for weakness. That should not happen. But it is up to the people what to take it for weakness or humility. But we should always stay humble. We should always remain humble in our walks, in our talks, in our behavior, in our thoughts. So, with this introduction, I am going to share with you a few great examples of great personalities and their being great in humility. Despite reaching a great height of success, they remain humble in their life. They never had even an iota of pride in them. And it is rightly said that true humility is not thinking less of yourself, but it is thinking of yourself less. This is a well-known quote. You must have heard, you must have read somewhere. True humility is not thinking less of yourself, but it is thinking of yourself less. I hope you understood this quote and its meaning. When we are great in humility, we reach the greatness. So, to remain humble or to have humility in our personality, definitely it places us at the topmost place one day. Just being successful in our field is not enough. That should be accompanied with humility. So, in this video, the first example that I am going to share with you is about our well-known cricketer, Rahul Dravid. You all must have heard his name. He is a world-known personality, world-famous personality. And when this cricketer, Rahul Dravid, was awarded with a doctorate degree by the University of Bangalore, Rahul Dravid gracefully returned it. Not only did he give back the degree, but he also gave a wonderful speech there. And he said, "My wife is a doctor. She has spent countless sleepless nights and days to get this degree. My mother is a professor of arts. She has waited a long 50 years for her degree with perseverance, play cricket, but I didn't study that much. So how come I accept this degree?" Another well-known example is of a well-known scientist, a world-famous scientist, that is Einstein. Einstein was offered the prime ministership by the Israeli government in 1952. Einstein politely said, "I am an inexperienced student of physics. What do I understand about the governance and administration of a state?" This is how he also politely refused to accept the post given by the Israel government. The third example of another great personality is Grigory Perelman. You must have heard this name, the world-renowned mathematician. Returned the Field Medals in 2006 and a large sum of money regarded as the equivalent of Nobel Prize in the field of mathematics. He said, "We had poverty-driven childhood in our family. We had to manage in a very calculative manner to save mother's earnings. Maybe that is the reason why I was able to develop a little skill in mathematics since childhood. Since that phase of poverty is not there anymore in my life, what do I do with so much of money now?" Seeing the humility of these people, one has to bow down one's head in respect and shame as well when we look at ourselves and introspect. We see in ourselves the image of how disobedient, arrogant, absurd person we have been compared to the philosophy of these guys, these men. These humble and down-to-earth people remind us over and over again that being humble does not mean one gets less dignified in the eyes of the society. Rather, it portrays in them a much larger than life image. Because we only become mean by our unruly arrogance, while we grow up real big by our repeated efforts in trying to become humble and true to ourselves. The strongest truth in the world is that one has to be humble and simple to achieve greatness, but there is no need for any efforts at all to become selfish and self-centered. As there is a saying, sky is the limit for humbleness, while there is no limit to all to stooping down to any level. Hope you understood the story, you liked the story, and you got the message that being humble is very, very important in our life. That is one of the most important quality of a nice man, of a nice person. However great you may be in your field, however successful you may be in your field, in your life, if you are not humble enough, if you don't have humility, there is no point in your being successful or having achieved great success. So, humility is always above all kinds of success. So, please start practicing it. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.